Hi everyone, welcome to my craft room. My name is Laura, and on this channel I share crafts, hauls, and more. If these are topics that interest you, I sure hope that you subscribe, become part of my YouTube family so I can get to know you as well. And with all that said, let's have some fun. I am so excited to be joining in this patriotic DIY challenge this month, hosted by Amanda from 6 Kids and a Glue Gun, Brenda from Rusic Lace, and Shantell from Crafty Hints. We are to make 3 or more patriotic DIYs, and I will talk a little bit more about this challenge in just a bit. For now, let's get started. For DIY number 1, I will be making these tags from the Dollar Tree. These were in the nautical section. I think they are so cute, but I will be using the back side of these signs, and it's kind of like a double-sided sign, if you will. So I'm just going to remove the hangers from the wood pieces, and then I'm just going to start painting. For one of the tags, I'll be painting on some stripes to resemble the American flag, and then I want the top of my tag there where I just taped off, that will be blue with some white stars there. So what I want to do is get the full measurement of my tag, and I want 7 stripes. I want to start with red and I want to end with red, so I wanted an odd number of stripes, and then I'm just going to evenly space out my stripes there, and then I'm going to draw a line, and then I will start taping off.
I lose my breath whenever I see you. You stole my heart, what is it that you do? Great till you added colors.
So here you can see that I've already got my stripes taped off, and my painter's tape was too thick or too wide, so I am going to just start with the 2 stripes on each end, and then I will pull the painter's tape off, let that dry, and then I will proceed to paint the middle white stripe. And while those stripes dry, now I am going to paint the other tag with the color Ocean, and that will be full coverage on this sign, and then I will add some wording later on.
I lose my breath whenever I see you. You stole my heart, what is it that you do? My life was great till you added colors. Like the moon needs the sun, we don't care about the others.
Okay, so here are my white stripes. Now I'm going to tape off. I will paint on my red stripes, and I'm going to go ahead and just fast forward to the dry stripes. That way we can just move on to the top part, and you all get the gist. Paint on some red stripes. Okay, so my stripes are dry. I taped off the top portion of my tag, and I want this tag, the top portion, to be blue with some white stars. And you're probably wondering, okay, then why are you painting it white? Well, I'm going to paint it white, let it dry, and then I'm going to add some star stickers here and there on the top portion, and then I'm going to paint over the whole top portion with the color Ocean by Waverly, and then while my paint is still wet, I will remove my star stickers, revealing white stars underneath. Okay, and now I'm going to start adding my stickers, but before I do that, I'm going to just lay down a towel, and I'm going to fuzz the back of my stickers These stickers that I have are super sticky, and I have used these before, and I kind of had a hard time to, lift up those stickers. So I'm going to fuzz my stickers this time and see how that works.
You're my heart's desire.
And then I just started adding the stickers in no particular order right on top of that top portion of that tag sign.
I just wanna love you, just wanna hold you, just wanna be with you till we grow old. Please tell me you'll stay or take me away. I want you for myself every single day. You set my world up.
And then once the stickers were all applied, now I'm going to paint over the whole white portion, stickers and all, with the color Ocean Chalk Paint by Waverly. Before the paint dries, I will start to remove these stickers, and some of them were still a little too sticky. I had a hard time getting them up, but I just took my blow dryer, heated those stickers up just a bit, and they came right off. I lost a huge portion of this video, but I really want to share it with you. I think it came out super cute. So I'm just going to explain how I put it together. I glued the two tags together, kind of offset as you can see there. I made a cute bow using 2 types of ribbon from the Dollar Tree. And then I took some of the white nautical rope. I just tied it in a knot. I took a long piece, tied it in a knot, making a huge loop at the top. And then with that bow, I just glued that to the top of the knot. And then with the 2 ends of the nautical rope, I just stuck them through each hole in the tags and glued them to the back. So it appears like it's going through the hole and up, but it's not. That way my boards will lay flat. And then I just angled my bow tails, and that was it. Oh, and I did add the words, God shed his grace on thee, with some white permanent vinyl. And that was it for this one. If you have not visited these channels, I would recommend that you do so. They are amazing creators here on YouTube. There's Amanda from 6 Kids and a Glue Gun, Brenda from Rustic and Lace DIY, and Shantell from Crafty Hints. I am going to link their channels down in my description box, as well as the playlist for this challenge. I am so lucky to be a part of this challenge this month, and I can't tell you how awesome it is to make new friends here on YouTube and meet amazing people that support one another. It's absolutely amazing. So I know I'm rambling again, but with all that said, let's get to DIY number 2. For DIY number 2, I'm going to make a super simple craft for you today. I am going to take this sign that I found at the Dollar Tree. It was in the nautical section. Meet me at the seaside. I've already demolished this sign. So here I did remove that metal seaside word, and then with my razor scraper, I just scraped off and popped off that frame, and it came off so in one piece. I was so happy about that. So now I'm just going to remove the rest of that paper. And if you didn't want to go through the trouble of scraping this off, because I did end up using water, I didn't realize it, but there was a lot of adhesive on this sign, so I just spritzed it down, scraped away, and it came off fairly easy. But like I said, if you didn't want to do this, you could just cover this back side up, or not at all, up to you, and just use the other side. You'll just want to pop off that jute hanger and then just work on that side. So I just went ahead. I didn't want to go through the trouble of covering the back, so I'm just going to go ahead and proceed with the water and the scraper. And then once my board was dry, I'm just going to glue this calendar page that I pulled out of a calendar that I picked up at the Dollar Tree. It's got the red truck. It says freedom on the bottom with the flag on top. And I'm just going to glue that down with an Elmer's glue stick. And then I'm going to glue that frame back onto the board using some wood glue and some hot glue to keep that in place, and then we'll move on to the next step. I didn't show it, but I added some beads to that hanger. I just removed that jute on one side. It was with just a staple. I just pulled it out, added the beads, and then I just glued it back down with some hot glue. And now I just feel like, because I put those beads on there, I just wanted the frame to be a little darker to match some of those darker beads. So I'm just going to take some antique wax, apply some of that to the edge of that frame, and then this sign was done. I told you, super easy, right? For DIY number 3, I will be making a patriotic picture frame. I picked this frame up from Walmart last year, I believe. I don't even remember how much I paid for it. I think it was 20 cents. It was missing a piece. See the glue there? I don't know what that piece was, but anyway. And then I'll be using this house-shaped frame, a red, white, and blue pinwheel yardstake from the Dollar Tree, and a family laser cut. So let's get started. I'm going to start off by gluing this laser cut family sign or word onto that small picture frame, and I didn't add a picture into that frame for privacy reasons, so I'm just going to use some wood glue here. I'm just going to glue it to the bottom edge of this picture frame, add that family to it, and then I'll wipe away any of the glue that is not needed. I didn't want to use hot glue because I thought that you'd be able to see it through the letters on that word. And now I'm going to glue that frame, the smaller frame, onto the larger frame, and I'm just positioning it here where I can still access that small frame to put a picture in later on. So there I'm showing you I can still access that frame, and I'm just going to glue that on just like so. And now I'm just going to remove that stake from that pinwheel. You just want to wiggle it back and forth, and it should pop right off. And there we go, right there. And then I'm going to save that, though, for a future DIY, because you never know when you need something like that, right? So now I want to glue that pinwheel to the front of my sign, but I needed the center of that pinwheel to make contact with something because I didn't want it to pop off. So I am going to use one Jenga block and one cube from the Dollar Tree, the wood cubes. And I just glue the Jenga block down first and then that cube right on top of that. And that gave me a place to glue that pinwheel right in the center. I did only use hot glue here. It did pop off on me, so I did end up going back in with some E6000 and hot glue for that immediate hold, and then it was a nice sturdy piece. I picked up this garland from the Dollar General a year ago or last year, I can't remember. It was for Valentine's Day, so it had the word love on it. I just sanded that word off, and then the red beads were bright red because it was for Valentine's Day, and I just went ahead and painted the red beads with the color Spiced Berry. And then I just glued that to the front of my frame here, and I glued the other side, the jute side, to the back of the larger frame. I did end up gluing a wooden star to the top of the little family frame, and I'll show that in my final reveal, which is right now. So there we go. What do you all think? Please let me know down in the comment section. I would love to know what you think. I think it came out darling. And yeah, I can't wait to put a picture. So you see there, I just love this. It's just so cute, and it's a nice sturdy piece now because I did use some E6000. So there's that, and that's how that came out. And here is my tags. I think this came out so cute. It came out so bright and crisp. God shed his grace on thee, with the flag behind it. There's that cute bow. I have it hanging with the jute or that nautical rope dangling to one side. I feel like it just evened it out on the wall. And here is the red truck freedom sign. I think this came out cute as well. Do have a little bit of wrinkles. I'm going to try and iron that out, but for now it'll do. So yeah, thank you all for spending some time with me today. I sure appreciate it, and I will talk to you all in my next video. Bye for now. Don't forget to hit that like button. It really helps my channel to grow. And watch the playlist and show everyone some love. Bye again.